Are we damned? Are we doomed? Sequestered in our stagnant rooms. I haven't seen the sun in days. So tell me how my life has changed. We eat trash, thrive on what you throw away. Austerities are every day. Sad to hear you've been forced underground. You're gonna have to learn to like it somehow.
All right. I think it's starting. Comedians on couches getting quarantined, episode 4. I'm Kate's here. I'm Jake. I'm in a secret disclosed location getting a burger with a good friend of mine who will be joining us in image only throughout the show. Silent partner in comedians on couches getting quarantined, my friend Jelaine. She'll be behind me the whole time. Hi, Kate. How you doing?
I'm good. I just I tried trimming my bangs right before this, and it didn't go very well, and I feel self-conscious about it. I really messed up on this side right here. Went way too short. But the good news is, I was gonna say I won't see anybody, but I'm putting lots of video footage on the internet of myself in my pajamas, looking terrible every day. So.
Well, by the end of quarantine, I'm going to shave my head in a moment of catharsis, like the woman in Empire Records. So we'll get that on the show eventually.
Our guest. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just gonna say our guest today is Mike Drucker, who is one of my absolute faves, just all-time faves. Writer for Full Frontal with Sam B. Also an amazing stand-up comedian.
Thank you. Thank you. And if you need help, Jake, with shaving your head, I have been doing that for 7 years.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me all your tips and tricks.
You just do it, man. You know what? You just do it in layers. That's it. It's not hard.
All right. Good to know.
That's all I had on that. I didn't have much.
That's all right. That's a theme of our show. I tried to write monologue jokes yesterday, and it turns out that fell apart pretty quickly. I don't have any today. I have a premise about Harvey Weinstein having coronavirus. You guys fill in the rest of the joke. I don't know. He has it, which I guess, maybe something with like social distancing. Like, wow, he can't come in 100 feet of anyone, because he's a sex offender. That's all I got, folks.
That's actually not bad, though. to be honest, that would probably make it on shows.
Yeah, for hire.
There you go.
Feral jokes, baby.
So, Mike, how have you been keeping yourself busy during your social distancing?
I am very lucky in that my show is still trying to make a show. We're trying to see if we can actually do it. This week is sort of our experiment to see if Sam can shoot the show with just her husband and a cell phone, and the editing and graphics are all done remotely from people at home. So we'll see. But I've been just making the show, putting the show together, writing it, and hoping that it takes off and all the staff are still paid.
That's awesome that you can still work. How are you feeling? Like, are you stir crazy? Are you relaxing?
Yeah, I'm pretty stir crazy. My apartment does not get almost any natural sunlight because my building is almost like a horseshoe shape, and my window just is on the first floor and faces another first floor window. So the most natural light I get is maybe at noon. I will get what looks like dusk in my apartment if I open all the windows. So that's honestly making me crazier than the staying inside, is just being in darkness 24 hours a day.
That is crazy making. And you're like totally alone, right? Because you live by yourself.
I live by myself. Oh shit, someone's calling me. Sorry. Go ahead.
Pick up and talk to them on the show.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Yeah, I mean, I have roommates, so it's been a little easier, but
right.
It's like totally alone thing sounds hard.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, on the other hand, I feel like I have no responsibility for anyone. So if I get sick, I can isolate myself without worrying about a roommate or a partner. So that's nice. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it definitely sucks. I reinstalled a Tamagotchi app on my computer just to have something to care for. So
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
those.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
can
gonna
get-
take a little virtual dump, and it's made of a couple of pixels. You have to get
But
rid of it.
it's like having a girlfriend.
Exactly like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always taking those dumps that you have to clean up.
Here's something that I want to talk about today. You know, I think for like the first few days of the quarantine, I was going really crazy and I was like searching every day for like, how long will this last? How long will this go on?
Yeah.
And feeling bummed about how long it would go on. But it seems like the actual problem is going to be that it might end way too soon.
Yeah.
That they're just going to like turn everything back on in, I don't know, a week or two.
Yeah. I mean, and my brother has a government job, so if he has to go back to work, he's going to be put in fucking danger. And he's also not one of the evil ones. He just does like things about like water reclamation. So he's going to fucking die because the president wants to reopen everything.
Yeah, there's like a very unspoken side effect of what they're talking about doing with reopening everything, where just a ton of old people are gonna get kind of wink wink, killed from it, but it won't be really direct, so they can just claim, well, this is the way it goes, it's a side effect of the way things go, I guess.
Well,
The other way, hold on, I have a story I found today. The other way people are gonna die is Trump just kind of implied that you could drink fish tank cleaner to like vaccinate yourself from coronavirus a couple days ago, and people died. A guy in Arizona died from it.
People fucking died. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh fuck, a lot of people are going to do this too. A lot of people.
You are not a fish tank. Do
Yeah.
not try to clean your insides with fish tank cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, it's only people who hang on every word of Trump, though. So
yeah.
Yeah, they're bound to die eventually. It's not a way to go about your day.
It's just weird because I feel like we're living in some sort of like science fiction situation, where like I just see people on Twitter like calculating the exact like numerical values of lives and stuff like that. It's so disturbing.
And just hearing people being like 2.4% of 330 million is not bad. It's like, that's kind of a holocaust. That's like a whole holocaust.
Yeah. It's not a time to be fudging the numbers. I want to do, let's see if I can do this, like 90s Conan, like where I feed her this Pepto-Bismol. I don't think it's scanning right. Did you drink the Pepto, Jelaine? No.
I just realized it's that photo.
Oh, yes. From In-N-Out Burger, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jelaine's day out.
Is she still free in public? No one's taken her to anything justice-wise?
I think she tried to sue like someone a while back. I kind of stopped paying attention to that shit because there's like 20 of these weird things to follow now in life. But yeah, I think she tried to sue like the Epstein estate or something.
God.
Yeah.
I haven't caught up on all the Epstein, like I barely followed that story at all. I may catch up on it, if only to understand what people are talking about on the internet. I mean, I know about Jeffrey Epstein, but I don't know about any of the conspiracies or anything. But
they're now saying that Jeffrey Epstein died of coronavirus. He was the first one 6 months ago.
Are saying that?
I'm saying it.
That's your theory of everything conspiracy.
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
Mike, what are you watching for your quarantine?
I'm not really watching much. I'm playing a lot of Animal Crossing, which is a game on Switch where you make a little village with animals and pillage an island for resources, which isn't the best, but what can you do?
You become a disaster capitalist in the world
That's right.
of Animal Crossing. Everyone it's all the buzz on Twitter. It seems to be something that's really helping people deal with anxieties about end of human civilization.
Yeah.
becoming a little animal and starting a little farm.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's like it's a game where you don't really have to do anything if you don't want to. It's nice. It goes at a slow pace. So it just feels like the opposite of this where everything's moving super fast and everything's scary and you have to stay inside. It is like, it's hard to describe if you haven't played it, but it's just nice. And not in a shitty way. It just feels like you're like, oh, this is like, it's a nice hug.
Yeah.
I'm not selling it to you. I get that. But
No. I totally get it. I understand what video games do for us psychologically, and I think it makes total sense that that's what is a security blanket for everyone right now. Whereas in the normal world, when we have to go outside, that's when everyone likes to play the games with the guns, where you kill everyone around you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I get it.
My eyes just glaze over whenever people talk about video games. I just like, I totally spaced out, and I just realized I just did that while I'm like theoretically like on camera right now. So anyway, apologies to our viewers.
Yeah.
I just like.
Well, we should probably wrap up here soon. This is a micro show. Do we have any more questions for our guest, Mike Drucker? Kate.
Mike, do you have any tips for people who are trying to stay sane during their social distancing?
Something that has weirdly worked for me, and this is not a thing I do regularly, is I've been trying to exercise a lot, almost like prison style, where I'm doing like push-ups and sit-ups with my like feet under the couch, and it's actually helping a bit. It feels, one, it feels a little productive, and two, it feels like I'm actually doing something with my body other than like sitting and eating.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that too. My roommate's moving out today, and she's leaving a yoga mat, so I might do some yoga in the living room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get prison jacked like Bronson. Remember that movie with Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover myself in butter, so when the government tries to make me go back to work, they can't get their arms around me. Like, I'll never go back to delivering pizzas. All right.
Cool.
All right, Mike, thanks for coming on and telling us about your quarantine.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Music.
Thanks, guys.
So welcome to the underground. Cocked and loaded, locked down. The year of the rat, we're gonna watch it all burn. When the ashes settle, we re-emerge.